One of the most difficult things about tech is making it human and compelling. I mean, it's hard, right?
Yeah.
I think that, I started winning the hackathons not only because I started having better ideas and became more technical and more technically able.
Yep.
It was because I could tell a good story. And I hope that doesn't sound at all arrogant, but it's just because I freaking went to school for it for 4 years
Right.
and trained in telling a story. So I better have some skills there in that department. I don't know. In tech, we don't really have that. We don't train CEOs to tell stories. And fortunately for me, I had it nailed into me, like, boom, like drilled in,
Can you share maybe some of the tactics or strategies that you learned in the entertainment world for storytelling?
I feel like I should be able to do that.
Well, I'm sure a lot of it's just ingrained in you, right? I imagine that if you've been doing it since you were a kid,
Right.
It might even be hard for you because you
Right.
haven't been necessarily teaching
Interesting.
the entertainment world.
I
But
haven't been teaching, but yeah, I mean, I think, just identifying with things on an emotional level and then becoming really comfortable with the idea that you're presenting the story of your product and it's not necessarily you. So getting over the idea that it's a personal or uncomfortable thing, right? One thing I'm very grateful for is I don't ever get nervous.
Yep.
I don't have stage fright. I don't ever get nervous no matter what. I used to.
Yeah.
But after I got on stage and did a play 1,000 times,
Right.
that quickly goes away. It's
Well,
just
doing a soap opera is like doing a
survival
play
thing.
every day, right?
It actually is, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing I'm really grateful for is like no nerves, for the most part. And then I don't mind speaking in front of people. I kind of like it. I like seeing who's out here and like having conversations. I love people.
Yeah.
I'm really interested in humans and humanity and how we interact with each other psychologically from the acting space. I think in terms of telling a story, you learn beginning, middle, end. You learn about bookends. You learned about how to, maybe accelerate your way through, highlight the important even sentences.
Accelerate your way through. Talk to me about what that means.
So so there's two answers to that.
Okay.
There's accelerating your way through even just a sentence,
Sure.
and also accelerating your way through a story. So if you're talking about maybe your pitch,
Yeah.
maybe you start off in a way that is very striated. Maybe it's very to the point. It's not too fast. You don't want to lose people.
Right.
But as you go, you're building momentum.
Okay.
Maybe this is also how you raise money.
Yeah,
You're building momentum,
absolutely.
right? And the more momentum you build, it's like you're snowballing, right? And then you're creating this avalanche where people are so hanging on to every word. They really, really want to hear where this story is going. And then boom, you hit the climax and this is the solution. And then the story is done and you can resolve it.
Yeah. I mean, even as you were describing that, I could hear you doing that, speeding up your pace of speech, increasing the volume,
Right.
increasing the pitch.
But if you listen to anybody who's a good storyteller, they just do it naturally. And they may
Right.
not even realize what they're doing, but that's absolutely what it is.